Hey there, Bricksters and Lego friends, how you doing today? Today's video is going out to a family member, friend, Jared, who also has a YouTube channel called Saturday Puppet Live. Check him out. Link is in the description down below. It's a pretty cool channel. In the meantime, this video is for you.
Yabba-dabba-doo, Bricksters and Lego friends. I am here with the Flintstones set. Yes, the Flintstones set. And why do I like the Flintstones so much? Well, it's because my name is Fred, aka Twoloosebricks. So, we'll just move that aside. And I really like this set. I love the little mailbox that they came out with the printed name on the side. And in fact, most of it is all printed. It is all printed. And that makes the set for me that everything did get printed. So, first off, let's look at the Flintstone Mobile. Okay, so this is a cool little car. Really like it with the brontosaurus ribs on the side, but we're just going to take them off for a second here. And there's there's some details in here that I want to go over that I'm kind of like, well, not happy about. And that is the wheels for one. As you can see, the edges are gray. They used the gray. The round end pieces, and these gray round flat plates. And I don't know why they didn't either mold them in tan or use brown or something like that. Because if you look at the actual picture, they're not gray. In the Flintstones, they were not gray. Close to it maybe, but not gray. So that's one thing I don't like about it. The other thing is these gray pieces here of these hinges, they should have been brown. I'm sure they have molded them in brown at one time or another, or could have done it for that as well here. Also, there is no, if we just take this off for just a quick second, there's no hole in the floor for them riders to put their feet in. So we can easily fix that. There, we now have a hole in the floor, and Fred's feet can go through and pedal like they should. He actually falls right through, but we can fix that, we can modify that, and we will be modifying that to make it actually have, the hole is there, so to have it so that he'll have the foot power like he has in the actual vehicle. It may have to be stretched out a little longer in order to do that, but we'll do that eventually, because that is one annoying detail that was overlooked by the designers. And I know a lot of people that I've talked to have said that that is very annoying, that there is no hole in the bottom of that car. So I put the question to you designers, why did you do that? Not put the hole in the bottom of the car. You know, so you got to stand Fred up or sit him down on this thing, and it may be just so that you have to sit him down like on that thing, but that just like loses the detail. I know there is an imagine feature here that you have to imagine that there is a hole in it. Maybe that's what they were going for. I don't know. I don't like it. A lot of other people don't like it as well. So let's give Fred back his brontosaurus ribs, and he can mow down on them when he's parked here next to his wonderful wife Wilma. Now over here we have Betty and Barney Rubble, of course, the neighbors. So they're pretty cool. I think though they could have left out the Rubbles and went with Pebbles and Bam Bam and Dino. That's what a lot of people's opinions are, but I have a theory about as to why this was done this way. I'll get back to that very shortly. Now, the roof does come off the set, which is kind of neat, so you can see inside. Oops, there goes Wilma. So you can see inside. And also the back pops around like that on hinges, which is okay, but it's not really necessary, because I feel that it's kind of a useless feature to have it pull around to the side anyway. Even if you were to use it as a plaything, this is more of a collector's display piece and not a play piece. So, and with that being said, we have the nice door here. Not hinged the best, so it's not very playable. Once again, it's more of a display piece. If I can get the TV off here, the TV, which is really cool, there's what they're considering in the set to have Dino. It is on the printed brick with like the newscaster. So maybe Dino's on the loose, he's missing or something like that, and they're looking for him. That's one possibility that has been going around. I love the telephone. I remember their telephone, like the old shell phone that they used to have. And that's a nice little detail that they have in there as well. Also, they have the lamp, which is more of a modern style lamp. And also they have the lamp, a blue and white lamp, which is more of a modern style lamp. So it's not really cavemanish, but it works. Now this is a detail a lot of people feel they could have left out in lieu of getting a Pebbles and Bam Bam, this bowling set in a box. Well, you know, Fred and Bernie like to go bowling, so that's their bowling set. But like, I have to agree, it would have been better to at least got one more minifigure for that, and ditch that, and ditch something else maybe. I don't know, but they used another tile piece here. Another tile piece that's printed with a mastodon for a picture, so that's really cool. Or maybe it's like a window, but it can't be a window because it's next to the fireplace, but who the heck knows. Also, these printed tile piece for the curtains are really cool. And the table, they use the Unikitty cloud piece. So that is more or less a very quick overview, and this piece keeps popping off here and it's driving me nuts, and let's just put it back in there. I like the palm tree. It uses the finger leaf palms and some coconuts underneath, so that's kind of cool just to have that in the background. Yeah, so, and once again, the minifigures are dual molded legs. We'll get them all out here. They have dual molded legs and colors, and the rest of them are printed. Some people have said to me, well, how come Fred doesn't have a little bit more scruff on him than the minifigure actually has? Well, I don't know about that, but it's okay. It's pretty cool. They are pretty neat. And there was also a complaint as to why Fred doesn't have his nose. Well, Lego is making standard minifigures now, and it is up to your imagination to figure out the details on their faces and all that. You won't see any more molded heads or pieces for minifigures. They're going to standardize, and they'll all be the same and just be pad printed. Now, and that came from a reliable Lego source. So that's where they're going, in that direction. You will not see any more specially molded minifigures. Too bad. And we all know what that main reason is. It's because of cost. We know that. So, love the purple plants. These are really cool. And of course, the 2 milk bottles that are always brought every morning with the milk in it from the milkman that you see in the opening sequence of the Flintstones cartoon. Now, I grew up with the Flintstones when they were pretty much in their heyday, and continued right through to the very end, and the specials that came on after the fact with Pebbles and Bam Bam and the whole family. So if you know what I'm talking about with the special of Pebbles and Bam Bam, you might know where I am going with this as to Pebbles and Bam Bam. So there's a theory about it, and I found another very plausible theory. And my other very plausible theory is that Lego has already made Pebbles and Bam Bam. And they were right under our noses and we did not see them. I'll leave that to the next video, and with that I'll say I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below, and I'll bring you some more review, thoughts and ideas and opinions on more sets, some builds and all that wonderful stuff. And meanwhile, in the next video will be my theory as to what happened to Pebbles and Bam Bam.
That's about it for me today. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below, and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time we upload a video. Take care, and I will talk to you guys again in the next video very shortly.